welcome to this channel. So today I am going to tell you how to read your building map. So for that you need to watch this tutorial completely. In this tutorial I am going to tell you each and every details of building plan. In this tutorial I am going to tell you every detailings of this building plan. As you can see, this is my ground floor and this would be my first floor, right? So if you go to the detailings of this, you can see this all the details of this plan has been mentioned here. So once the engineer get this plan, he will understand everything by seeing this plan detailings only. So in this ground floor you can see this ground floor area. So the ground floor area is 1638 square feet, right? So this is your built up area. So and let me tell you about the what is the difference between plot area and the built up area. Plot area means, you may all know about the plot area, means the land which you have. So if you have the plot area of 40 into 40, means 40 feet into 40 feet, so what you need to do, you need to leave some spaces for door or openings. For that you need to do, means you can't go for all of these area, means you should not build your building in that plot area. So you need to draw your building in a plot area, means if you leave some spaces for boundary, for living spaces, for windows, this all things comes under built up area. So the built up area is generally less than plot area. So sometimes what the people do is they are constructing their building in a build plot area only. So you can see this building has been not mentioned any plot area. So this is 36 feet into 45 feet 6 inches is the built up area. So built up area in the sense how much, means in which the building is built in that area, that is called the built up area. So that is also called a plinth area. Plinth area, this is also called as a plinth area. So by seeing this you may understand that the ground floor area is 1638 square feet and the first floor area is 1170 square feet. So this is your first floor plan, means first floor building plan. So as you can see, this is my plan of a building. So in that plan I have mention every detailings of it, means what are the detailings you can get it from the plan of a building. So what is that, it is all depends about your plan of a building. So once anybody of like the generally site engineer can see your building plan, he may understand everything. So he need to understand that every detailings of this building plan. So you can see this, right of this I have mentioned some of the specification. So this is also not complete because I do not have mention here over the stair detailing. So I need to mention the stair detailing also. No need to worry, I will tell you each and everything. So by seeing this, so in that what you need to see means, here if you go for the stair, you can see this is our landing, right? This is this portion, this here too, as you can see my cursor, this portion, this rectangular portion is called as a landing. So no need to see this, see means this is the arrow mark. So it means that if you are in this area, means in this passage you need to climb this like this way. So this length will be 11 feet 3 inches. This is the dogleg type of stair and this is the landing of 6 feet 6 inches. This this is this boundary is called, means this red type of color you can see, this is your window symbol. So in the specification, let's come and I need to explain you something. So this is the column size, 1 feet into 1 feet. So generally what we need to take means, this is our, this is square, this the red one, means this pink one you can see, this is our column. So the column size is 1 feet into 1 feet. So as you know, in generally what we need to see means, in every plan, means every building you can see two type of walls, means that types depends on their thickness. So generally the boundary, so you can see this is our outer means exterior wall is of 9 inches. So you may think that how to keep the 9 inches wall. So it means that the 9 inches wall, in the sense it has the brick of two bricks thickness will be the 9 inches. So means I don't know about yours what is the thickness or what is the specification of the bricks in your locality. So generally we are considering that the thickness of one brick will be the 4.5 inches. So the two bricks thickness will be 9 inches, right? 4.5 inches into 2. So in the sense what I need to tell you that, so in this is your building plan, right? So in this building plan you have your main door. If you go through this is your master bedroom, this is your dressing room, and this is your toilet, and beside of this right side you can get it your bathroom. So in this plan, and here this is your stair. So you can also keep under the stair, you can keep your toilet. So here you need to say this I was talking about you about that exterior wall. So where to keep our interior wall? Generally if we have keep your exterior wall as a two brick of means two brick as a thickness of having the thickness of 9 inches. So here the thickness will be again 9 inches, but you can see the compared to this and this will be the 4.5 inches. So this is the one brick of thickness and this will be the two brick of thickness. So you may thinking that where to keep one brick, where to keep two bricks. So generally what we need to take interior means inside of the room you need to take one brick. That will be enough for you, because there will not be a lot of things you need to show. Means this interior wall acts as a partition wall. So if you are a civil engineer you should know about what is the partition wall. Partition wall is not only of the bricks, it could be any of these, like of glass, like of glazed wall, it can be. So no need to worry. If you do not know about this, go to your refer your books, you may understand. Now you can see this is the interior wall size 4.5 inches. Now go for the door sizes. So I have mentioned lot of door sizes. So you can see my first door is here. I don't go for this bed, so go for the main door wall size, sorry, main door size. So I have denoted this with the MD, having the door size of 4 feet into 7 feet. So you know that 4 feet will be its width, means its here to here distance, that will be the width of this door, and 7 feet will be the height of the door. So as you know the height of the building will be 10 feet. Among the 10 feet, 7 feet height will be the door height. After that the bedroom size, that denotes with the D1. So here you can see, here D1 means every bedroom, master bedroom, I have kept my D1 door as a 3 feet into 7 feet. So 3 feet, you may understand that this is your width of the door, and that will be the height of 7 feet, right? After that what I need to tell you that now puja room door also. So here this will be my puja room. So puja room I have kept as a 4.5 feet, sorry, 2.5 feet into 7 feet. So generally the width of the puja room I have decreased with 6 inches. So that will be the good for you. So generally the door of bathroom and kitchen should be reduced as compared to the main door as well as your bedroom or master bedroom door. So what you need to do now, go for the window size. So window size generally what we need to take. So if the window is more in your room, that will be very good for you, because you can get lot of bridges, cool bridges in your room, in your house, and that will be very good for you for healthy and wealthy also. So this will makes you very cool. Generally what we need to do means, if you have lot of doors and windows in your home, that will be good for your home, because you can't get lot of heat from your heat into your home. So that I have provided lot of window here, and now I am going to tell you some of the sizes of the window. So you can see the window which I have denoted with the W1 is the 4 feet into 4 feet. So width will be the 4 feet height, and so I have created here, so W1. Wherever W1 you can see in this plan, you need to understand that this window size is 4 feet into 4 feet. So what is the 4 feet? The 4 feet is the width of the window, and height of the window will be 4 feet into 4 feet. So after that, what I need to tell you that you can see that W, this is a simple window, so this is the 3 feet into 4 feet. So 4 feet will be the constant for everywhere, because 4 feet height will be there for the window, and 3 feet will be the window width. So W1 you can see. After that, W, where is the W? Here the W means 3 feet, right? You can see this. So I have keep, wherever I have kept here W, that will be the size of the window. So generally, where we need to, now you may think that where we need to provide the long window, and where we need to provide some of the small window. So where the openings means the living rooms, where, what is the strength? Live load will be always greater here in living room, so we need to keep more windows here. Here I need to keep lot of windows. Wherever the space is more, we need to keep the more windows, so that the cool air breezes comes to your room, as well as your lobbies, living room, halls, we need to provide here. Now generally in bedrooms we keep some less size of the window, because we need some privacy also in our bedroom or master bedroom. So here, now come to the stairs. So I need to tell you that some of the stair room means stair specification. So I did not mention here, but I need to tell you that generally the stair size would be, means this is the tread, right? This is the tread, and this will be the riser. Generally 6 inches will be the riser for dogless type of stair, and 10 inch for the tread size. And what I need to do means, tread will be this, sorry, this will be the tread, and riser will be 6 inch. So I have told you, may you all known about tread and riser. Now landings. So what is the landing? Landing, this is the landing, this is the landing. So the landing I have kept here as a 3 feet. So this is the my landing, and you are seeing that this gap. So if you don't know about the dogless type of stair, just go and see this. Dogless type of stair have gap of 1 feet 6 inches or 6 inches generally. Why we need to keep this? Because if we are climbing this stair, we need to have some gap. That is only we need to tell you that this is the dogless type of stair. That will be the, here I have kept as a 6 inches of gap in between. So like this we need to go. This tread will be of, this tread size will be the 10 inch, and riser will be the 6 inches. So in stair I need to tell you that's all, that much only. Now just go for here, this is your main door. If you go to the main door, you can get it your living room. Side of, means left of this room, living room, you can get it your bedroom. So beside means right of your living room, you can get it your puja room. So after this will be the 6 feet of your passage. So this is not exactly the passage, I have kept it, actually I have increased my, so this is my master bedroom. So what I need to do means, this is for the master bedroom, I have attached with the dressing room as well as the toilet and bathroom. So it is attached bathroom toilet. So in beside of this passage, means the left of this passage, you can see one, again one bedroom is there. So here, see that I have kept it here stair also, and here will be my dining room, as well as this is my right left of this my kitchen room, and this is my gas stove, and this is my dining chairs, and here this is my bedroom again. So here also some of the bathroom as well as toilet. So this is what my plan of a building. So what I need to tell you that, and this will be my first floor of this plan. So generally, according to ground floor, we have to decide our first floor also, because the pillars, you can see this is called a pillar or column. Generally, in a civil engineering terminology, this is a column, but general language we need to know about this as a pillar. So pillar is here of this side. So in the same way we need to keep that. So here I have increased wall up to here, right here you can see my cursor up to here, so that here I did not increased it. So here you can see in first floor plinth area is 1170 only. It is reduced of 480, right, something like that, almost of this. So here I have decreased it. So if you go for its elevation, what you can see this means this area will not be in here, right, means in first floor. So this will be the balcony in first floor. So that much will be the balcony, means 12 feet, almost 13 feet will be the balcony. So in generally balcony will be the very good for our building. That is very good thing. So what I need to tell you more about this, if you have any doubt regarding this, you may comment me. I will go through the comment, and according to comment I will act. And if you also want to draw this type of building plan, then just comment me. In my next video will be of yours about how to draw this type of building plan. And if you need to know and do you also want this type of building plan, no need to worry, I will keep this in my description box. You can get it from there. And the specifications should be very more important things. And one more thing, what I need to tell you, that this all the dimensions are in feet and inches. So generally architectural work will be in feet and inches. So you need to know, if you are a good AutoCAD draftsman, you should know about the units. So generally people are doing their works in meter, means right? So for more precision we need to go for feet and inches. So its highest unit in this will be in feet, and its smallest will be in inches. Generally what I need to tell you, that in every walk we need to go for the planning, and this will be your planning. As you can see, this plan is looks quite attractive, right? So this all is happening with our what, with our furniture block. So the furniture block is most important thing also for attractive plan, that will be very more attractive towards our client. He will impressed with you if you have prepared your work with these blocks. And this will be the very good things to know about you. After all, I think that you may all have gone through this tutorial and you have liked this too. So if you really like this tutorial, then please do subscribe to our channel, as well as press the bell icon for getting more updates regarding this channel. And thanks for watching this tutorial. Goodbye. Thank you so much. I will meet you in the next tutorial.